What is condensation? Condensation is the process where water vapor, gas, in the air turns into liquid water. This happens when the air cools down enough for the water vapor to change state from a gas to a liquid. How does condensation happen? Water is always evaporating from surfaces like lakes, oceans, and even from plants. This water turns into water vapor, an invisible gas, and mixes with the air. When warm, moist air rises, it begins to cool. This cooling can happen when warm air meets cooler air, or when it comes into contact with a cool surface, reaching the dew point. The dew point is the temperature at which the air becomes saturated with water vapor and can no longer hold all the moisture. When the air reaches this temperature, the water vapor starts to condense, or change back into liquid water. The condensed water vapor forms tiny droplets of liquid water. These droplets cling to tiny particles in the air, like dust, smoke, or pollen, creating visible water droplets. Examples of condensation. On cool mornings, you might see dew on grass and leaves. This happens because the ground cools overnight, and the water vapor in the air condenses on the cooler surfaces. Fog. Fog forms when moist air near the ground cools rapidly, and the water vapor condenses into tiny water droplets suspended in the air, making it look misty. Clouds. High in the sky, clouds form when warm air rises, cools, and the water vapor condenses into tiny droplets that group together to form clouds. Why is condensation important? Water cycle. Condensation is a crucial part of the water cycle. It helps return water from the atmosphere back to the Earth's surface. Without condensation, we wouldn't have rain, which is essential for replenishing lakes, rivers, and groundwater. Condensation affects weather patterns and can lead to the formation of various types of precipitation, such as rain, snow, and hail. You can observe condensation with a simple experiment at home. Fill the glass with cold water and add some ice cubes. Wait a few minutes and watch the outside of the glass. You'll see water droplets forming on the outside of the glass. This happens because the cold glass cools the air around it, causing the water vapor in the air to condense into liquid water. Condensation is an everyday phenomenon that plays a vital role in our environment. It's all about the transformation of water vapor into liquid water, driven by changes in temperature. Next time you see dew on the grass or a foggy morning, you'll know it's all thanks to condensation.